Most men think they're doing enough just by paying the bills. You spend a little time at home. Have you actually stopped to think, what does your wife actually need and want from you? The research shows that emotional connection, effort, and intentionality is actually what helps a marriage to thrive. By the end of the episode, you should be able to walk away with tools that will transform not just your marriage, but the person you're becoming. Today, we're diving into the strategies and data to help you unlock the secrets to a lasting, loving relationship.
Now I know love you for love. Love you for love. Love you for life. Oh, yeah.
So the reason we're talking about this is because we've received another dilemma.
Oh, hey.
Because people are needing our help.
They need help. They
And
need
we-
advice.
And we're here to serve.
We're not trying to be advice
Mm-mm.
gurus,
No.
but I think it is nice to share stories and share perspectives and share viewpoints that maybe can help people, and they, can take what they want from it. Like we say, we put our 2 cents in. We want you guys to put your 2 cents in. So before we start the dilemma, just make sure that you got your tea, your coffee, your wine, depending on what time of the day it is and where you are. And let's get into it, babes.
So it says, last night my wife broke down and said, "You don't even see me anymore."
Oh my days. Wow.
I was stunned. I work hard. I give her everything she needs. How can she say that I don't see her?
That's so sad.
Huh?
That's so sad.
I thought I was doing enough, but now I realize I've been missing something. So, guys, what do I do to fix this?
Well, I mean, what does he not do is the question. Because if you're saying I thought I was doing enough, has he discussed with her what it is that she feels is lacking? She's focused on the lack, of course. She's probably not looking at the things that he does do. If he does do anything, because some people think they're doing something, they ain't really doing nothing.
No.
So, I think we need to know more. That dilemma's quite short. It's quite brief. We'd need to know a little bit more about their relationship and what it is that she feels is not there.
Okay.
There's many questions that we need to ask to delve into it in order to be able to give
To be objective,
the proper advice.
guys.
And I think he needs to ask those questions. Like if you're saying, I don't, she doesn't think that he sees her. Why is that? What has happened for her to have that belief, to make that such a statement?
To feel that she's not being seen.
So I think it's a case of communication again, sitting down and finding out why. Why is she upset? What has he not done that has made her feel this way? And then if you feel that these are things that you aren't doing, then of course, find ways to do them and to rectify the situation. If you feel that it is something that you are doing, but maybe you're not doing it to the best of your ability, or that she isn't seeing it, she's just seeing the lack, then you can present your evidence as to how you are doing what you are doing. Sometimes a marriage, you are in a courthouse, sometimes you've got prosecution and defense happening in your marriage to show evidence as to why something is what it is.
Because, like you said, he thinks he's doing enough, but it's very different. What enough looks like to what is actually required are not the same things, because you could be thinking you're putting effort in going to work, spending some time with the family, but are those meaningful actions? Are those the things that your wife actually needs from you and wants from you? Because I think one of the things we've managed to do is schedule our own date night, a movie night. So we try and do couple things together. We always communicate. We check in with each other. What's going on? What do you need? How can I help? How can I assist?
Yeah, and that's the partnership.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point of being a teammate.
Yes.
Because sometimes I think people think that relationships and marriage are 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
And they're never 50-50.
No.
Never will it be literally 50-50 straight down the line. Some days it's 80-20 and you're the 20.
Some days
it's 60-40
Yep.
and you're the 60.
Yep.
Some days it's the 80-20 and you are the 80.
Yes.
Yeah, you got all the energy and your spouse is like, yo, I'm sinking and I need time to like regroup,
have a nap or
entertain.
do something.
Like literally, I just need to regenerate some energy back into my body, fill my cup. So you got to be the 80 and vice versa. It just every day is different. Every time is different. Do you love travel and do you love money? Now we have been able to combine the two things that we love the most, which is travel and money. And here we are living the lifestyle that we've always dreamed about. We are no longer worrying about our annual leave because we are not 9-to-5ers and we're not living paycheck to paycheck. You can monetize travel to help you live the lifestyle that you want, travel the world, and help other people understand how they can travel the world too. We help our clients to book the most amazing holidays, just like this one that we're on at the moment. And we want to help other people also live this lifestyle. So if you're interested, please do send us a message and we will give you all the information that you want. Making travel pay, that's what we do. When we talk about self-reflection and you thinking about you doing enough, literally you're like, I do more than I need to in this marriage. I'm doing enough. Stats show that couples who invest intentional time weekly are 3.5 times more likely to describe their relationship as very happy.
Very happy.
Not just happy, but very happy. Okay?
Hey!
Because you're spending time with your bestie.
You're my bestie, she my bestie.
Supposed to be your bestie, your person that you said, yeah, I chose you. So spend some time with them. Talk to them. So yes, these stats really show that it's important. It's important to invest time, invest emotions with your person. When it comes to emotional connection and spending time with your spouse, spending time with your person, you know, when was the last time that you truly listened to your wife, babes? Oh, that's a good question. When was the last time you truly listened to your wife?
I listen to you all the time.
That's I just want you to know, everybody, that he's a liar. Okay? He's a liar.
What I mean by that is, I hear the noise coming.
Sounds are coming from
I hear
my
the
mouth.
sounds. I hear the sounds. But I'm just like, yeah.
You say understood.
Understood, but
Understood.
but nothing is literally.
But then you're like, did we not have this conversation like last week? And you asked me the same question again. That's how I know you weren't listening, bro.
Yeah, because I think the thing what happens to most men is you end up becoming just a nodding dog, just to say yeah, I understood, just to quiet the sounds coming from your mouth. But when you look at that, it gets you in trouble because you end up going, but you said yes, but you said you understood, you said you did, and then you go, I don't remember us talking about this. When was this? And then you go, I worry about you.
Yes, I do.
Because we discussed this.
Yes, I do worry about you and your brain. And it shows me he wasn't listening, babes. He was not listening. He was watching football or looking at his phone or thinking about whatever project he's working on musically. Yes. And he was just going,
I was like,
I always know when you're not listening as well because you respond 5 minutes later.
It's not even what it's 3 seconds.
No, it's not. It's a good. I'm like, hello.
But I'm a thinking man. You know, I'm not an impulsive one. I have to really strategize my response accordingly. That is what I'm processing.
Are you for real?
You know,
you're serious right now. Really?
Anyway, so I think because I think now what I've started using is something called the mirror technique. It's the mirror technique. It's like you say it, and then I kind of say back, and then I reflect to what you've actually said, and then I can respond accordingly. Because you might come and say to me, babe, I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired, it's a long day of work, and it feels like this. Rather than go, okay.
Don't do that.
You know?
Don't do that. No.
It's
That's not the response we want.
No. It's I feel for you. I'm sorry. Tell me what happened. You know? Why'd they do that? Come. Let me massage your feet. You know, tell me. And then you express, you vent, you get it out, and it shows that I'm caring and I'm attentive and I'm really genuinely concerned and really want to hear how you're feeling. And it might have different results to the way this dilemma that we have. That she probably feels like she's telling you things and saying, I'm upset by this, and you're just like,
That's why she says you don't see me. Because she's told you 15 times about this problem, and it seems to keep occurring. You know? It keeps occurring, guys. And that's why she's like, I'm so over it. I'm so over it. So that could be a possibility. Again, it's like connecting with your person is really important emotionally. And we always seem to think that because we bag the girl, we bag the guy, that we no longer need to impress them or find ways to make them laugh anymore, or find ways to connect with them. The same way you got the person is what you should continue to do.
You should even do more.
Yes, because you really genuinely love them. You want to see them happy. You enjoy seeing them excited. You enjoy, celebrating good wins with them.
Of course.
So it's like, why would you stop that? Why would you stop that? It's literally like, you want to have abs. You go to the gym to get the abs. Obviously in the gym and the kitchen, because the abs really are built in the kitchen. But you go to the gym and you eat well, and then you get the abs. The abs look sick, they look beautiful. They're like, let me just bust them out on the beach. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you stop going gym and you stop eating well in the kitchen. How are the abs gonna stay, guys?
Ow. And you wonder where the abs go.
Where the abs go? Where did this bod come from? This little belly, this little podge.
The belly.
Where did the podge come from? It's because you stop going to the gym and you stop eating well in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You gotta be consistent.
You gotta be consistent.
And when we're talking about emotional connection, stats show that 87% of wives say emotional connection is the most important aspect of a happy marriage for them.
Emotional connection.
87%, guys. That's like
so
high. That is so high. Emotional connection is the most important aspect of their marriage for them to be happy. So you need to connect emotionally with your person. Okay?
So you need to get emotional if you want to get physical. Yeah?
Yes. If you want to get intimate, you need to get emotional.
Because consistency is what we was talking about. Consistently communicating and being very clear in your communication, explaining what you want and what you need. Because I think that one of the things we seem to, when we initially was dating, when we started, arguments where, are you fighting to win or are you fighting to grow? Because
good question.
Because we used to have arguments where you were like, I'm right. And that's it.
I was right, by the way. I was right. I was fighting to win back then.
I was growing.
You were not growing, nonsense guy. I was fighting to win back then. I was like, yo, I'm about to put this on my scoreboard. What you mean?
See?
Yeah. But you were doing the same.
Because
we were both fighting to win. That's why we were clashing. That's why this was happening. Yeah. That's why the fights.
That's why I had to tell you, listen.
Fights were happening.
I do the winning. Yeah, it's okay.
Listen, sometimes you just got to learn to take an L, bruv. Take the L.
What did he?
Take the L. You don't need to be embarrassed. It's your person. Take the L.
It's your person, man. You lose some, you learn some.
You get some.
And you get some.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
So maybe that's what they're going through. they have got to the point where she doesn't see her, that they're having issues with how they communicate, how they argue, because that's how you argue is really how you resolve conflict is an indicator of where you are when you can't.
And sometimes one person isn't arguing.
Hey,
You're arguing with yourself. You're having an argument with yourself, and the person just don't even want to engage in any type of conflict whatsoever. Some people don't like that. They don't like to be combative.
and there's a part people don't want it to be combative, and then there's a time of people just almost giving up because they want the peace.
Oh yeah.
They want the peace. They just conform.
Yes.
It's that thing where we never argue because the other person is not saying how they truly feel.
Yeah.
Because
maybe they don't even have an opinion.
They don't know. They just exist. They're just happy. They're just content.
Content in what's happening, or they're too worried about if they do say something. Where will that go?
Hey,
my person might not be happy with what I say.
I have to say, because I don't agree.
I don't agree.
But the best way to keep the peace,
I don't want to rock the boat. Even though a boat is for rocking, it rocks, guys. When it's on the sea, it moves.
It's not still. It's literally rocking.
It's rocking.
Wow.
Listen, when we went to Turkey, we were rocking, bruv. I was like, yo, I'm about to throw up. But so many people are like, I don't want to rock the boat.
What were you doing?
I said, you don't do me that. I swear that.
Okay.
You were rocking.
Yo, rock the boat. Rock the boat.
You know, I was a leader out here, bruv, rocking.
Okay.
I nearly threw up.
Hey, sheesh.
So many people are like, I don't want to rock the boat. But the boat is there to be rocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm just saying. We digress. Let's move on.
Because what I think the issue is, I think you're not realizing that your wife has said to you that she doesn't feel seen. Because I think you, in your mind, you're going to work. You probably have the same sort of similar things I have. I remember my dad used to just go to work and came home, and that was it. We barely went out, and dad picked me up from school or went to get ice cream or did none of this stuff really happened. So you're repeating the same pattern in your own relationship or in your marriage that you're not understanding in this 2025, where it's dual income, where
it's partnership,
where we understand the importance of having fathers in kids' lives physically being there.
It's interesting that you say that because did you know that 62% of adults believe that a strong marriage influences children's future relationships more than any other factor? And
Really?
this is why you need to be the example in the household.
That's why.
I think to summarize, you have to truly sit down with your partner and really pinpoint why she's come up with this statement. And some of the times people think, oh, well, she's just come up with it randomly. She's probably been saying it for some time, but you've just not been listening. And eventually now she's actually had to say to you in your eye,
face to face.
Listen,
You're not listening.
You're not here. Like you're not showing up for me. So you need to ask her why. Does she feel this way? What has happened? And make sure that you actually actively listen to her when she tells you why. Don't get defensive. Don't start cutting her up when she's talking and being like, no, but no. Just sit down, listen to what she has to say. And then when she has finished, then you can present what you need to present from your point of view. And then find ways to solve the problem. It is all about problem solving and how you can bring back harmony into your household.
Yeah.
You know? And really and truthfully, the love is there. People always say, all you need is love. No. Okay. Love is there and it's wonderful, but you need so much more than just love. What do you want to say, babes?
So, I think marriage is more than just love. It's like the daily actions you have to take, the steps that you intentionally put out there, the little things you do, the paying attention, the making the coffee, the kisses, the affection, the hugs. It's like you want to create a legacy of love which is established by that strong connection, and that connection is only cemented by the time you spend together, the moments you create together, the listening that happens, the way you effectively communicate and understand what the other person's need. Because people don't understand what communication is. Communication, or speaking something, is for the message to be received by the recipient. If I'm just like and you don't hear what's the point of me talking? It's how the person is supposed to receive the information you're trying to give them. That's effective communication. You could clearly say something, but if I don't understand what you're trying to tell me, it's not effective. So that needs to be understood. And you also think, my guy, are you doing the best for your wife right now? Or you're thinking, I secured the thing. Men ain't gonna really put in that work like that. Huh?
We married.
We married, man. But if there was something you would do to be the man wife needs you to be, what would you start doing? What are those things you will start changing? What are those questions you're going to ask yourselves? What are you going to go to your wife and say, babes, listen, I've been thinking about it. You know what? You're right. How can we fix this? And she'll tell you.
She been telling you.
She been telling you. Yeah?
You just got to listen. That's all that is, really.
So
in talking about communication, guys, if you loved this episode and you want to know more about how to effectively communicate with your partner, make sure you watch the next video, which is available to you now.
Yeah.
And we thank you for joining us this week. And we want you to have an amazing week. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Peace out.
Take care.
Love you.